Okay. Okay, students. Now we'll move to the further. Previously, we already
This
discussed about
meeting is being recorded.
types of arguments. How many types of arguments are there? Come on. 5 types. So what are those types of arguments? So are you senior citizen or what? Not speaking clearly. Are you senior citizen or what? Boys and girls. Look, I'm getting that feeling like when I look at you. You're speaking a lagging voice. Speak clearly. Number one, positional arguments. Next, default arguments, keyword arguments, variable length arguments, keyword variable length arguments. Good. Like that, you need to speak. Like a old 1947 date of birth, like that, if you speak, problem. When you go to an interview, clarity is required in your voice. Right? Fine. So, do you know positional arguments in the class? Right. Positional arguments says what? The first value of the argument passed to the first parameter, second argument value passed to the second parameter, nth argument value passed to the nth parameter. T-shirt, yes. Tell me, what is the positional argument says? Huh? అదే చక్కగా నిల్చో ఫస్ట్ చెప్పు ఇప్పుడు చెప్పు స్పెసిఫిక్ ఉంటుందా ఏం స్పెసిఫిక్ ఉంటుంది అది చెప్పు నువ్వు ఇంగ్లీష్ నేను చెప్పాను కదా ఇప్పుడే చెప్పి నేను అడిగి ఇమీడియట్ గా థింకింగ్ అవుట్ సైడ్ కరెక్ట్ థింకింగ్ అవుట్ సైడ్ కరెక్ట్ వేర్ హోమా టుడే ఓన్లీ కేమ్ థింకింగ్ అబౌట్ హోమ్ ఓన్లీ హోమ్ ఈజ్ ఆల్రెడీ దేర్ came recently to the class. Class, concentrate. Sit down. Concentrate, all of you. I am going to this part. Purpose of positional arguments is to pass the specific data. To pass the specific data. Already done. So before coming to the class, read out. Next is called what? Default arguments. Why do you go for this also covered or not? Default arguments is for what? When the value is common for similar family of function calls. That common value to be represented always with default argument, default parameter. You are not recommended to pass the common value for positional argument. Not recommended to pass the common value for positional argument. You are supposed to take it as default value. Almost you understood keyword arguments also. When do you go for keyword arguments? I know the function name, I know the parameter names, but I don't know the order of the parameters. That time I'll go for what? Keyword arguments. Already we used the keyword arguments also in the program. So let me show you that concept once more. Then I will go for the example for that. Then I'll go for the example. And I'll go for functions. I'll go for functions here. So inside of that keyword arguments concept, I will go for it. Come on, read out that keyword argument. Start. In some of the circumstances, we know the function name and formal parameters names, and we don't know the order of formal parameter names. And to pass the data or values accurately, we must use the concept of what? Keyword arguments. Right? The implementation of keyword parameters or arguments says that all the formal parameter names used as a arguments in the function keys. So S name, here we write SNO is equal to name, name is equal to marks, marks is equal to. That you remembered or not? Yes. Syntax, I will give example also again. DEF function name, param1, param2, param n, and like this. Syntax for function call, function name, param n is equal to value n, param 1 is equal to value 1, param n minus 1 is equal to value n minus 1. We are passing like that. And remember it here param n is equal to value n, param 1 is equal to value 1, wherein n minus 1 is equal to value n minus 1 are called what? Keyword arguments. And be careful. And keyword arguments are there, positional arguments are there. Which one is given first priority? Already shown you syntax error also, students. When we specify keyword arguments before positional arguments in function call, then we get which error? Syntax error. And the error name is positional argument follows keyword argument, because PVM gives first priority to positional arguments. Are you following me? Right. So some girls came late. Allowed or not allowed? Allowed or not allowed? Girls? Allowed. So shall I ask one question? If you allow latecomers, what will happen? They will come tomorrow also late. Will you give surety of the students? Surety will you give? Will you give surety? No. Then allowed or not allowed? Not allowed. Okay, they are saying not allowed. They are saying not allowed. Girls only saying not allowed. So boys allowed or not allowed? Come on. Not allowed. I mean, okay, by denying their words, I am allowing. Next time, not allowed. Partiality. See, they are saying partiality. Come here. Next time, if he come, I don't allow you. They are saying partiality. They are saying. So why to get that word on me? So they also said not allowed. Girls also said not allowed. Everybody said. Everybody said. And they said partiality. By denying all those words, I allowed you. Next time, if you come like that, problem. Okay, right. So now I'll move to the further. So, Eunice, online students also says not allowed. Yes, always online students will say not allowed only. Okay, so time is time. So you, sir, you also came 5 minutes kept. Where my morning previous class becomes late. That's why I'll keep the display the time also. So here we'll go for this is a concept. Now I want to write one code here. So see students, I'll go to others. And have you executed that programs in Jupyter Node? Have you executed that program in PyCharm yesterday? Got it? Right. Go to the place now, students. Now I'm going to take it. Program for demonstrating keyword arguments. Keyword arguments. These are very, very important, students. Now my requirement is something like this. I'm having A, B, and then C, and then D. These are my variables, students. These are my parameters you take in terms. Okay. These are my parameters here. There I'm taking 10, 20, 20. I'm taking. This is 20. Next I'm taking 30. Next I'm taking 40. 10, 20, 30, 40. This is the parameters whose value always A must have what? 10, B must have 20, C must have 30 and 40. How do you define, students? DEF display. Now I'm taking A comma B comma C comma D. Now I'm printing just A comma B comma C comma D. I'm printing. When you come to this place, display of 10, 20, 30, 40. What this is known as? Function call. Function call. Are you following me? Right. So since I am the developer, I know the order of it. For example, some other person reusing in some other program, he know that there are A, B, C, D, but he don't know the order of the parameters. When he passed like that, 40, 20, something 10 and 30 like this, is it wrong mapping or not? So do you know how to correct this? So I want to send 10 to A, 20 to B, 30 to C, 40 to D. Tell me. Come on. D is equal to A equal to C equal to. What is this concept of sending like this? Keyword arguments. Okay. So I will implement that kind of thing in my program, students. Let us go to this place. Then I'm coming to the main program now, students. Main program where I'm writing display 10, 20, 30, 40. 10, 20, 30, 40. What is this now? function call, function call. Are you following me? Function call. Where I'm going to write it? Execute. Now I want to print it also, students. Print it also. Now I'm going to write it 50. Here I'm writing 50. So here I'm writing like this. So here I'm going to say A, I'm saying A, backslash T, and backslash T B, and backslash T C, and backslash T D, backslash T D. And I will print here also, students. In this way, I will print backslash T and backslash T and backslash T, backslash T, and a dot format of what? A, B, C, D. Okay. Try to run this, students. Now I'm writing here keyword args example1.py. Keyword arguments example1.py. Try to save it. Go to the location 7 a.m., 9 a.m. under functions, under functions. Now I'm going to take up. Now I'm going to take up. So here I'm going to take up. Go to the command prompt. Go to the command prompt. So here I'm writing. Here I'm writing saying like this. E colon KVR Python say here 9 a.m. and we are going to, I will go for 9 a.m. and the next is called what ma? Functions. Functions I will go for it. Now py, my function name, keyword arguments example. Are you following me? A, B, C, D values are 10, 20, 30, 40. Are you following me? Right. Go to the next one, students. I want to go for next one. Display of 40, 20, 10, 30. This is also called what? Function call. Function call. This one you tell me function call with what arguments ma? Positional arguments. Positional arguments. Right. This one is called what? Here, if I pass like that, it is also positional argument, but it is not going to be correct mapping, right or not? Wrong mapping it is. Do you pass correct mapping now? Yes. So come on, I forget how to pass it. D is equal to B is equal to A equal to good, which is known as what? Good. Keyword arguments. Execute, execute. Come to the point back. So I'm getting perfectly or not? So in any of the order I'm passing, but correctly I'm passing. Which mechanism? Keyword arguments. So sit properly. It is not a music station. Is it a music station? How others, everybody is sitting, how I'm sitting. No music here. Right? Listen properly. So here, this is the data. Come to this place. Now I'm going to take it. One more here. I'm passing something like 30, something like 10, something like 40, something like 20. What is this now? Wrong mapping. I need to pass correctly or not? How do you pass it, ma? C is equal to A equal to B equal to, okay, D equal to B equal to. Execute it. Is it mapping correctly or not? Yes. Is it a most useful technique or not? Yes. This is also passing specific data. But irrespective of the order, I am passing correctly. Whatever the formal parameters you are using, same formal parameters I am using. Suppose if I use a B1, what is an error I set? Unexpected argument. Unexpected argument I set. Unexpected argument I set. Execute it. Coming to the point back, here I'm going to say display got unexpected keyword argument called what? B1. Did you mean B? Did you mean B? B anukuntunnava? Yes. So go to the place. Now I will B is there. Now I need to pass B. See, Python is improved a lot in giving the errors also. Are you getting this point? Well, last and final, students, last but one, I will go for it. Display 10, 20, 40, 30. Be careful. Don't tell immediately. Be careful, I said. Be careful. Function call. First 10 and 20. Any difference? Any change? So that are called beautiful. Where is the difference? 40, 30. This is only the difference. Do you know how to pass it now? Come on. Huh? D equal to C equal to. That is called function call with what? Positional arguments is there and what? 1 minute. Positional arguments, function call with positional arguments and what? Keyword arguments. And keyword arguments. Very good. Last and final, I am going to take it. Suppose by mistake, if we write 40 and then 30 and then 20 and 10, if we write it. By thinking that I am writing here D is equal to B is equal to, by thinking, okay, D and B I am passing, D and C I am passing, A and B rest of them will follow. Like that, don't get a conclusion. Like 10, 20, don't get a conclusion that I am passing to D, I am passing to D, I am passing to C. This 10 and 20, don't pre-assume by yourself that are passing to this 10 and 20. It is called wrong, syntactically wrong. What I said, you have to use first what? Positional parameter. Later you need to use what? Keyword. But it is going to give you syntax error. You know, syntax error. So here, syntax error. Positional argument follows what? Right. This part I will try to carry here as an error also I want to give you. As an error also I want to give you. Are you following me? Is it clear or not clear? Clear. Okay, students. Now I will take up here what is allowed. Positional arguments are there. Keyword arguments is there. For example, online students go to the next one, other program, others here. Now I want to take it. Assume that, comma, all these things. Okay, let it be. I want to take a constant value for all these function call constant value. City Hyderabad. I want to pass it. Hyderabad, Hyderabad, Hyderabad. For all the things I want to pass it as Hyderabad. Will you pass every time? No. I will do what? Default. Where do you write default? Before middle last Okay. Good. City is equal to what I am writing? HYD I am writing. Actually, last only you need to write. I will print that last value also. Backslash T I am writing, comma what here? City I am writing like this. Backslash T, there also I am printing city. So I need not to pass every time here. You execute it, keyword argument example 2.py. So here I'm writing, let us go to this part under this 9am under functions. You try to save it. You try to save it. Execute this code py. So here I'm writing it. So am I getting this data or not? Suppose last and final I want to take up like this display of something like AP, AP and 40, 40, 40, 20, 20, and next is called 30, then 10. Will you pass correctly now? Come on, fast. City is equal to next D equal to B is equal to C equal to A equal to. So this is known as what? Keyword arguments. Even though I'm using default parameter here, default parameter, I'm passing as a keyword argument here. Execute it, see the data. Last one is also coming or not? Yes. This is a way how you need to take care about this. Understood? So all the mechanisms I'm using in this code. So this is comes under concept called what? Keyword argument. So these three are very much useful. Now I'm entering into the most useful mechanism now. Another technique I'm going to use it. What is that another technique now? Variable length arguments. Shall we start? Right. Online students, up to here, is it clear for everybody? Is it clear for everybody? Right. Now I will move to the further. Now I will move to the further. So here, variable length arguments concept I want to discuss, which is the most important students. Variable length arguments. Let me start What is this variable arguments? And most of the time, when you go for any interview, when the questions are coming, we are going to take up variable length arguments. Also going to be most important questions will come from this place. And I'm planning to implement one new policy, student, one new policy. And before that new policy, and yesterday, 2 days onwards, I got that thing in my mind, that policy. Before that policy, are you following my classes first? Huh? Girls following? Not following? Following? Right. But yes, today only I'm seeing these many girls. So last week, jump everybody. Where? Only one or three girls used to come, four girls used to come, but all jump where I don't know. Home, ah? Home. Chapandi. Home, na? Good. What you done in home? Read Python notes? No? Okay. Are you following my classes? Right. Are you understanding? Okay. So I'm going to, first of all, before implementing new plan, first of all, we should be perfect in our present one. Of course, I need not ask you, because when I'm in 28 years of teaching career means you can understand my commitment and all. I need not to self-evaluate, but batch to batch it will vary. Because a student who don't know anything, if I teach, if we don't understand, definitely will say I'm not understanding. Right or not? So try to understand. So I'm asking a question, and of course I don't want to. This is called one self-evaluation by myself. All the students in online you need to follow. So here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. In my class, what is your understanding capacity? What is your understanding? Your understanding capacity. Your understanding capacity. Quickly, I want the rating 0 to 9. Your understanding capacity. All the students in online need to say immediately. So, Suman Kumar. No, no, myself, you leave it. Your understanding capacity. All the students need to participate. All the students in online need to participate. So, because I want to implement a new policy and a new subject I want to take up. So, this is what I am expecting. Quickly, everybody need to say. 151 students are there. Only few people are saying that. Everybody need to respond quickly. Quickly. All the people need to participate. Okay. Okay, students. So, on an average, two people said, hmm, Eunice, sometimes going fast, but then I read the notes and then helps me. Eunice and some students, 7 to 8, 8, maximum 8, 8, 9, 9, 7. So 7 few people give 8, 9, 8, 9 like that. So one student, smart, got 6 only because he's a smarter. Because he's a smarter. That's why they are getting 6 also. Because smart people will not understand quickly because they are smart, right? So, Satyam Rajput, Satyam Rajput. So, the way you explain each and every point for any topic is beyond our expectations. And it makes very clear it depends how much practice and we able to grab the details. So, Satyam Rajput is a working employee. That is a thing he said. So, this is your side I'm asking, your understanding. So, expect a smart like cinema టైటిల్ దట్ ఈస్ స్మార్ట్ సీను ఏదో మూవీ కూడా ఉంది కదా ఒకటి ఏందది సంథింగ్ ఐఎమ్ నాట్ సేయింగ్ దట్ ఐ షుడ్ నాట్ సే ఐఎమ్ ఫ్యాకల్టీ నో దట్స్ వై ఇఫ్ ఐఎమ్ కమింగ్ టు యువర్ ప్లేస్ ఐ విల్ సే ఐ విల్ మేక్ ఫన్ విత్ యూ ఓకే స్టూడెంట్స్ దిస్ ఈస్ యువర్ అండర్స్టాండింగ్ నౌ ఐఎమ్ ఆస్కింగ్ యువర్ అండర్స్టాండింగ్ స్టూడెంట్స్ ఆఫ్లైన్ స్టూడెంట్స్ వన్స్ ట్రిపుల్ ఆర్ ఈస్ సేయింగ్ దట్ సంథింగ్ ఓకే యువర్ అండర్స్టాండింగ్ బాయ్స్ No mogadams, no internal marks here. Your understanding? Come on. Be sure. Right. Girls, ఎయిటా వాళ్ళని కాపీ చేస్తున్నారు మీరు. 7 8 6 8. Okay. Okay, students. Now that is okay. You are 8. Somebody is saying 8, somebody is saying 7, okay, 9 and all. Now I'm asking, actually I need not ask you, but I'm asking, and every time Sachin Tendulkar may not play century, but I'm asking, what do you rate about my teaching? About my, no, don't answer it. Listen, no internal marks here. What do you rate about my teaching? Online students, you participate in that, you participate in this. So here, no internal marks. Your things required, your expectations, what I say, that is more want to go for it. So 10, I'm not 0 to 9 rating is only 0 to 9. Okay. Boys, offline boys, what do you rate? 8 or 9? 1, 0. Girls, really? Can I ask one question? Okay. My dear students, thank you. Thank you for your uh, things. So what I'm planning is Himanshu. This is my third time. Okay. Himanshu saying something. Himanshu saying, sir, this is my third time. Now I'm placing here. Himanshu is saying, because this I need to take it. Himanshu, this is my third time joining Python classes to clear the concept. Clear the concept. So nowhere I got. I'm very much clear about the topics now after joining your sessions. Thank you, my dear student Himanshu. Right. So okay. Coming to the point back, now I'm entering into the further. Okay, students, what is my plan is Naresh. So Naresh is also saying one more thing. So Naresh is also saying one more thing. 9, because I was afraid of coding in the past. After joining the sessions, I got more clarity and definitely will become good developer. There is no doubt in that, students. Just there is no doubt in that. Once you have good skill set in coding, this is what I am saying with a 13 years of IT experience. Thank you, Naresh. This is what I will say, because having these are all working people, because they are already seen a lot of development and they are seeing our coding aspect. This is more than enough to the upcoming people. So you can have Satyam Rajput and Naresh. These are all working people. Many of the working people are also there. Whether they participated in the survey or not, I don't know. But this is their words are more than enough for you, right? So here, and I'm not thinking that everybody will give 9. If suppose a student who don't read my notes, why I'm saying is that from my side, I'm teaching everything. Coding I'm showing, programming I'm showing, everything I'm showing. So that time you need to read well so that you will be getting good things. Right. So, right, students, others. So I was showing your notes to my friends. They are regretting for not to joining your sessions after seeing your notes, sir. Thank you, my dear student. So everybody, so it's giving 9. Thank you. Now my plan of action is after every 1 month, after every 1 month, and if you cooperate, I will take some mock interview. Like I will, whoever is interested, it is not compulsory I'm making. Suppose you are there. Suppose you are studied the notes well, and you will come to me. Sir, you ask any question, sir. You ask any question, sir, I will answer. Particular topics, I will ask the questions. Which questions? Coding. 80% is coding questions I'll ask. Coding question means I'll give a short code and I'll ask the output of it. Output of it. And some 15% is what? Concept based questions I'll ask. Because that is only the ratio of questions will come in the interview point of view. So is it good or not good? Good. Will you cooperate? So shall we conduct one day that test? Test in the sense that mock interview. So who is ready to face? Who is ready to face? Everybody said, okay, good, they said, but need to raise your hand. Raise hands. Who will participate? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, good. What about you? Later on only, not now, not today. I'll intimate one day. I'll intimate one day. After you come comfortable, 10 days before only I will intimate. I'll tell you up to this topic, I say. So, like that, if I take 3 interviews, 3 mock interviews, if I take, you are perfect. At least for that pressure, you will read the notes. So, one Bangalore company is following that. Is following that policy. Recently, they used it. In where they used it, IISC. Have you heard about IISC? Indian Institute of Sciences. You did not heard about it. Bangalore, very famous. So there they are using for their campus placement before going, they are conducting some mock interview on the subject. So online students also I will take mock. Online students also I will take. So purely online students also one day I will definitely take. Like how I will take offline students, I will take like you. So are you ready to? And I planned to take video also for that video. Video also. We'll keep it in social media. No, you are getting a doubt also. Sir, if I answer wrong, what you will do, sir? I'll keep one stick with me. Now girls are fearing a lot. Not like that. You will answer, you will read well, na? You will come to me on interview. You should not answer wrong. Because we will take video. And this is an inspiration for the upcoming people. What is it good or not good? Will you encourage? Shall I initiate that process? Hmm? After announcing, if you don't come to the class by fearing, you will ask complicated questions like that. No use. If you face my interview, you will face other interviews easy because I don't ask some small question. You know that. I'll ask very complicated questions. So when I ask complicated question, definitely will prepare so pressure or not. So that is good only. I feel it. Okay, definitely. In the month of November, first week, I will conduct. First week only I will conduct. It is not force. It is only for interested students. Okay. What topics? Up to functions. Up to functions. I will take the things. November first week. This is what today? What is the date today? 18. So 12 days is there. Plus first week means I will take third or fourth or something like that. So almost 15 days before I am saying. Okay. Will you participate? Okay, good. So we'll have AC room. In that I'll sit there. Mic will be there. You have a caller mic is there. You will speak. I will ask the question. You will also answer it. Will display the question on the screen. Multiple choice I don't give. Actually, multiple choice I will give. But I thought that for my students, multiple choice not necessary. What do you say? Need or not necessary? I don't give also. Because multiple choice means you will select that. Yeah. Without knowing also, luckily if you are seeing good face morning, you'll say, okay, correct answer. We don't want to go for luck based exam. It is a hard work based kind of concept we need to get it. Okay now? Small example, which I watched it IASC. Is STR is mutable or immutable? They gave option yes, option B no. Is STR object mutable or immutable? Come on, mutable or immutable? Huh? No, you don't answer like you're a college. Mutable or immutable? Option A mutable, option B immutable. A or B? B. STR object is immutable. because you cannot modify the str data. It is a immutable. So what they said mutable. The sir also said as a correct. He said wrong answer. No, str is immutable or mutable? Immutable. What is the property? S of 0 is equal to S of 0 is Python. S is equal to Python. S of 0 is called what? Go to the Python environment once, because the faculty is important for you to do all these things. Because when they say whatever student is saying for video purpose and everything, they say correct means what? The people who are seeing that will definitely catch the error or not. S is equal to Python student. S of 0 is called what? P. S is equal to S of 0 is equal to Jython. I want to go for it. It is an error. It is an error. They went, this color is not visible for you. Now it is visible. Is it okay, students? Yes. So here, str object is what, ma? Immutable. Is it a type error or not? That mock interview I have seen, they are saying valid, he is saying correct answer is saying. Correct or wrong? So what I will do is, suppose if you answer wrong, I will explain the answer also on the spot. That is good. Whoever is watching, they will learn. And if you answer correct, you will explain the answer why it is coming. That is what I want to plan it. Is it good or not good? Really, it is a ultimate. If you are going for an interview and if you participate such interviews, you will get the fear of what that entire thing will go. So I feel that it is a good for the upcoming students, and the Naresh, who is going to be a 13 years experience, Satyam Rajput, they are all called working employees. So they need to respond on this area. Is it good? So Naresh is saying yes. So Satyam Rajput is also saying it's good, because they are already working employees. So they know better than students who are upcoming. Because the upcoming students, they may fear, okay, where sir is taking interview, you'll ask complicated questions. Why to fear? Because first interview, don't answer anything. If you say, sir, video means I will start video, otherwise normally only I will take. But video is very good now. Keeping in YouTube, discussion with faculty directly, it gives much rapport. Right. So one more student, last and final, I am going to show. So this student, something like Sheikh, we understand very well that what you are saying, sir. But a lack of practice, we don't have confidence, sir. If you put such a tasks, we will open daily books, but there will be a little fear to participate. No problem. First time, okay, no problem. Don't answer anything. Second time, definitely will answer or not. So like that, if you participate with me 3 times interview, face to face round, definitely it's going to be a success or not. Good. So in the November 1st, I will take your names. And who is going to come? Okay. November 1st, I will take your names. Now only I announced up to what topic? Functions. Who is coming? I'll take. Suppose online students are there. How I will take the online students? With a video, same meeting, video on, my video on, their video on. Then discussion will go on. But also will keep video, will keep it in the YouTube. When you are coming to me offline, both of us sitting there, I have mic, you have mic, discussion like TV debate. So Python debate will be good, right? So boys, is it a good idea, na? So girls, you also November 1st I will take who will participate in interview. So I don't know how many people will give the name. So that I want to see that day. Okay, let me start entering into the subject. So here, variable length arguments. What is the meaning of this? I will take it. And now I will go for keeping this. What is the need of this variable length arguments? I'm going to start here. Carefully try to watch it. Here I'm going to take others. All these programs you execute in where? PyCharm only you execute. Okay. Now here I am writing program for demonstrating the need of variable length arguments, variable length arguments. Listen very carefully, students. Careful knowledge is required. Main program I'm taking display 10 comma 20 comma 30 comma 40 comma 50. What is this is known as function call. Function call. Hmm? Sir, please upload yesterday's notes. Not uploaded. Not uploaded. How come it is? Yesterday's notes not uploaded. So I was uploaded in some other drive or what? Look into that. Types of arguments, okay, not uploaded. So where I was uploaded, I don't know. Okay, students, don't mind for that. Maybe first time happens like that. Today I will upload, okay? Today I will upload. Okay, definitely. So don't feel for that. We'll upload it. So next I will go for display of 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Function call with what arguments this is? 5 positional arguments, correct or not? 5 positional arguments. So definitely this is a function call number 1 with the 5 positional arguments. For every function call, what we need? Definition is required. Definition is required. DEF display. How many values are coming? 5. So definitely I will take what? A comma, B comma, C comma, D comma, E. So I'm printing that. Print of what? A comma, B comma, C comma, D comma, E. Very important concept this is. Function definition 1. This is called function definition 1. Function definition 1. Print of A, B, C, D, E. So function definition 1. Done. You execute. Here I am taking variable args example1.py. Args example1.py. So there I am going to take it. Save this code. So I'll go to this place functions. There I am going to write it. In this case, execute the students. Py got the answer called 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay. Well, students, now I'm going to take up very important display 10, 20, 30, 40. Be careful. What is this is called? Same function call. Same function call. Function call with what? 5 positional arguments. Function call number 1. Function call number 2 with what? 4 positional arguments. So is this function call 2? Will it go to function definition 1? Will it go? Is it matching? No, not matching. Why not matching? This is with 5 positional params. With the 5 positional params. This is called params. Why I'm saying params here? Because it is in the definition, right or not? Is this is matching with this now? No, definitely it is going to be called what? Error. Error it is going to be. What error? Type error. Type error. Type error. Arguments mismatching is called what? Type error. Execute it. Now see that now. Mismatching. You are not passing the value for E. You are passing only 4, which is missing this E value. What is this is called? Type error. Arguments mismatching is called what? Type error. So, dear students, when I say function call 2 with 4 positional arguments, definitely it will go to where? Definitely, what should I do now? Tell me. Next solution, tell me. I need to define one more definition or not? So, I'm trying to define. I'm trying to define. Be careful. One more definition I'm defining. DEF2 and with what arguments? 4 arguments. Remove this E and remove this E. Now you go for it. Now be careful. What is an output here? Come on, output 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And next is what? 10, 20, 30, 40. This is an expectation of everybody, but that is wrong answer. That is a wrong answer. Why? Because our Python programming is a compiler based language or interpretation based language? Interpretation based language. Interpretation means it will execute line by line. It remember line by line. So first it will come to what flow I am saying. First it will come to where line number 3. It comes to know it is a display with how many arguments? 5. Later it will come to where sixth line. It will come to know what is the function name. Come on. Earlier function name. Now the current function name with how many? So our interpreter remember what? Latest one only. Latest one only you remember. A10. Morning 7 o'clock A10. Morning 8 o'clock A is 20. Morning 9 o'clock A is 30. Now 10 o'clock A is 40. What is the value of A? 40. It remember what statement? Latest function only. Dear students, it will come to that. Once again, I will explain. It will go to display with 5 arguments. It will come to line number 6 with 4 arguments. Same function call. It remember latest function definition only. If it is a different function, display 1 and display 2, display 1 and display 2, no problem. Because there are different names are there. Our interpreter will remember perfectly. Execute that. I got the perfect output. But the concept is what? I don't want to take different function names. We want to take a similar function definitions, similar function calls, family of similar function call. Tell me, I'm coming to line number 3, line number 6. 3 will remember, 6 will remember. 6. So in the mind of PVM, how many display functions are there? Only one display. 3 or 6? 6th is remembering. Go to this place now. Display of 10, 20, 30, 40. It is a function call 1 with 5 arguments. Will it go to line number 3 now? Line number 6? Line number 6 only it will go. Because the PVM remember only the latest function definition. This is mismatching or not? This is taking how many? But you are passing how many? So definitely it is going to be error. So which error it is? Type error. Now see students, this program will not execute. Display taking how many arguments? But how many you are given? 5. It is going to be an error or not? It is taking 4 only, but you are taking how many? 5. For example, you change the order, my dear students. Order you change it. Order you change it. You tell me what will be taken into consideration? Third, with 4 argument. Sixth, 5 argument. PVM takes which one? Sixth line. So first one is getting answer or not? Second one, type error. So execute it. See the first one answer. First one answer came. Second one type error missing or not? Yes. This indicates. Now I'm going to conclude my sentences. Whenever you write a family of function calls with a different type of positional arguments, when I'm defining like that, your program is not getting executed. In simple words, online students, I hope you are getting me. Let me write it. Another mechanism. Here I am writing 40. With what arguments? 3. Here I am removing this with how many arguments? 2. Come on, 2. Here this is called 3. Function call 3. Function call 4. And this is going to be called as only one I am passing. Function call number 5. With how many arguments? 1. My dear students, please look at what I am doing now. Definition also I am doing like that only. Be careful, mom. All of you. See that it is called ABC. It is called ABC. It is a function definition 3. With how many arguments? 3. Now I am going to write it. It is called only 2 arguments. Which is how many here? 4. With how many? 2. AB only. Next I am going to take it one more here. One more here. What is this now? BCD. With how many here? Definition number 5 with what? One positional parameter, A only. Now tell me, your PVM will take what, my dear students? Line number 3, na, line number 6, line number 9, 12, 15. 15 only it will take. So you try to execute and try to see the answer, error will be coming. So first one is an error. Line number 19 error. So I will keep a comment. I'll keep a comment. Line number 20 error. Next line number 20 error. Again 4 arguments. Like that, this is an error. See, every point I am showing here. Line number 21 error. This is also error. Execute. Next is called what? Line number 22 error. This is also error. Now line number 23 will execute now. Am I correct or not? 23. Only 10 is an answer. It means PVM considers what only? Latest function definition only. Suppose if we go for what? If we go for what? Display 1, display 2. Very important task this is. Display 3, display 4, display 5. If we go to display 1, display 2, display 3, display 4, display 4, display 5. If we execute this code, you will get the answer or not? So what it is called? Different function definitions or different function calls. Output is coming or not? Now, this is going to be, my interest is what? This is anyhow you understood. My interest is not to give what? Different function calls. My interest is to give what? Family of similar function calls. Family of similar function calls with what? Variable number of positional arguments. Variable number of positional arguments means what? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What is that? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Varying the positional argument. That's why this mechanism is called what? Variable length parameter. That means whenever I am writing the family of similar function call with a variable number of positional arguments, writing the code like this is not possible. This program, I am writing here a conclusion. This program will not execute. And don't ask me, sir, this program is not executing. Myself only saying that this won't execute. Why it won't execute? You know the reason, right? This program will not execute because PVM remembers latest function definition only. Latest function definition only due to its what process? Due to its interpretation process. Due to its interpretation process. Is it doing interpretation or compilation? Interpretation. Interpretation means it is doing line by line, right? It remember the latest line only. It is not remembering all of them. Now, how to execute this, sir? That is my question. Are you following me? How to execute this program will not execute because the PVM remembers only which function, latest function definition only, but not other things due to interpretation process, but not old definitions, but not previous definitions. I can say previous definitions due to its interpretation process. So then, how to execute? That is my task here. Are you following me? So now I am going to tell online students, is this point is clear? Now how to execute? Now I am going to start here. Now I am going to enter into this place, others here, go to this place Python. How to execute? Now I am going to tell this program will execute. I am going to say, still I am not entering into variable length arguments. So I am planning one small technique. Sir, PVM is remembering one definition at a time. What I will do is carefully try to follow, my dear students. Here I am keeping some line because you are small students in the sense you are learner. So here I am going to apply one small technique by myself. What the technique is, try to follow. Sir, you are defining, immediately you call, sir. Immediately you call. Don't think this is not a variable length arguments concept. I'm about to apply. Next one, I will apply that. Definition, call immediately. Define and call immediately. Here also. Define and call immediately. 4 arguments. Define and call immediately. Define and call immediately. Define and call immediately. So here I'm going to write it. Define and call immediately. So here, what is happening? Above. So I need to post above. So here you call it. Here you call it. Define and call immediately. So what this mechanism says? Quickly tell me. Defining, calling. Defining, calling. Everybody defining and calling. This program will execute. This is a variable arguments example2.py. Are you following? So I did this process. Execute this now. Py, execute 2. Am I getting the output or not? Now think seriously. How many function calls we have here? Here you take it. How many function calls are there? 5. How many definitions are there? Somehow if you write like this, it is not executing. What I did? Definition calling. In general, ఇక్కడ ఒక note point రాసిన. In general, one note point I'm writing. It's a very important point. In general, if we have n function calls, definitely then Python programmer must define. Python programmer must define. Come on. N definitions, right or not? Must define n function definitions. N function definitions. This process is time consuming process. This process is time consuming process. So what I want to define? Time consuming process. This process is a time consuming process. What I am expecting? I have n number of function calls, but I will define only one function definition. Note. In general, let us have how many function calls? N function calls. Let us have n function calls, no problem. By using, come on, which concept? Variable length argument concept. By using variable length argument concept, we define single function definition, which will handle all the function calls. This is what is the recommendation we need to apply. Shall I apply now? So let us go to that. First of all, did you understand the scenario of normal concept? Defining, calling like that. I don't want this policy. I want to have how many function calls? N number of function calls. With what? Variable, I'll write it. Variable length arguments. Then by using which concept? Variable length argument concept. We define what? Single function definition. Are you able to follow, students? So now I'm going to start with single function definition, how to define it. Online students, so respond once. Is it clear for everybody? Now I will go to this mechanism. New program I will take it. See this carefully. Pure, I'm writing here. Remove all the definitions. Now I am applying pure variable length arguments concept. This program will execute. So start. How many calls I am having? Similar function calls I am having. How many definitions? 5 is old story. 5 is this story. Still, if you are in old story, problem. This is called what? 5 definitions, so 5 calls. 10 calls, so 10 definitions. 20 calls, so 20 definitions. That is a old story. I wrote time consuming process. I am going to have, let us have n function calls with what? Variable length arguments. By using variable length argument concept, we define what? Single function definition. Let us have that single function definition now. That is what I am very much interested to go now. How to define it? Simple. What the family of function call here? Same. Take up that. Now I'm writing beautiful logic. What the function name? Display. There I will take one parameter, KVR. Take your own name. Take your own parameter name. I will define a function. Which concept I am using? Variable length argument. I will take a single parameter, but single parameter preceded with a symbol called asterisk. Asterisk. Parameter preceded with a symbol called asterisk. If I write a parameter like that, it is a positional parameter. If I write a positional parameter, KVR is equal to Python, it is called what? A default parameter. Are you following me? If I write a without value in the function heading, that is called what? Positional parameter. If I write in the function heading parameter is equal to value, that is called a default parameter. If I write any parameter which is writing star, asterisk, that parameter is called what? Variable length parameter. Here, star KVR is called what? Variable length parameter. Variable length parameter. Sir, what it will do, sir? Variable length parameter. Do you know, students, what it will do? The star, any parameter in the function definition preceded with a star whose functionality is when the first function call is taking place, it will go to the definition and all these values are going to be preserved in star KVR as what KVR is equal to 10 comma 20 comma 30 comma 40 comma 50 in the form of what? Tuple. In the form of tuple. Sir, why tuple? Why not list, sir? Because whatever the values you are sending for the function definition, they should not change. It's an immutable. Same values will take, different values will take, any type of values will take. But those values are what? Immutable. No change. So who is that? An object which is taking multiple values, same type, different type, duplicates, unique with immutability. Who is that? Tuple only. So star KVR type is what? Star KVR is called what? Variable length parameter. Whose type is what? Tuple. Why tuple? I said the reason. Are you following me? When I give a DTDC courier people sweets I will go to send Bangalore, he will not open the sweet packet and he will eat something, he will not deliver, right or not? When you use some type of parcel, those people will send as it is. That means when you are giving to the courier boy, that is nothing but your object is mutable or immutable. Immutable. Same thing like this. Are you following me? So my values are going to where? Star KVR. So star KVR holds what? All 5 values. Let us print that. Just first you try to have like this. Keep a comment for all these things, multi-line comment. Print here. Print of what? Type of what? First you print like this. KVR comma. Type of what? KVR. KVR. Comma. LN of KVR. LN of KVR means number of values which are coming. Start. How it is working? It will go to this place only. All these values are going to where? Star KVR. Falling in KVR. KVR is what type? Tuple type. And here, and KVR type is class tuple. Very, very important, students. Class tuple. Execute this. Online students, be careful. Understand carefully. Here I am writing py, pure variable arguments length. What is that, ma? All of them are coming. Tuple, how many values? 5. Following me? Right. Remove the next comment. Next comment. Keep the comment here for other things. Second one. How many values? 4. How many definitions? 1 only. Now star KVR contains how many values? 4. Earlier same function hold how many values? Print that. Here I am having 4. How many definitions? 1 definition. So what is the data I am passing? I am passing specific data, positional arguments. I am passing common value, default parameter. I am passing specific data in any order by using keyword arguments. I am passing variable length values. Variable length values, 3 values, 4 values, 5 values, 6 values, 100 values, whatever it is going to be only one parameter which is holding all types of values, which is known as what? variable length parameter. Okay, go next. Like that, remove all the definitions, all the function, execute once and see that, my dear students. How many? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. How many definitions? One definition only. You say one more thing here. Display off. Display off. What is this now? Function call number 6. Function call number 6 with what? 0 positional arguments. Super. See that? 0. Did you understand this point? So what is this indicates? What is this indicates? This indicates you can pass it like this also. Display of what? Display of what? See that I am passing like this. What is this? నేను ఇది అడుగుతాను ఇంటర్వ్యూలో. I will ask when you come to mock test, mock interview. I'll ask display of this one, this one, this one. What is the first one? List. What is this one? Tuple. What is this one? Dict, that is. Empty things are called dict. Set of is called what? Empty set. If you answer wrong, I will answer it in the mock interview. You would answer perfectly. Seta, dicta, dicta. Writing inside of what? All these three things are going to where? Star caveat. What a beautiful subject. So see, this is going. Everything is going. What is the type? 3 values you are passing. As it is, I am passing. You are passing something like what? Display of what? Set off. Set off. See that? Set off. Tuple of. One set of comma it is coming. It is nothing but tuple representation. Do you know this? So, students, be careful with the values you can pass like this. Is this value, if anybody see, will they understand first of all? They don't understand. They will expect the values to pass. But I'm passing the symbolic notations there. Symbolic notations. Sometimes I'll pass like this. What is that now? STR of, tuple of. Next is called what? Set of, comma, tuple of already there. List of. Next is called a dict of. I'll pass like this. Any problem? Nothing will be the problem. STR, empty string. Empty string. It is an empty tuple. Setter, lister, dictor, etc. 5. Beautiful. Symbolic notations I am passing. So when I use like this, you have to understand that what type of values you are passing. Getting or not? Yeah, students. Now how many definitions I defined? One definition. Display of what? KVR. Next is called Python. Next is called Python 1.2, 2 plus 3j. And next is called what? Something like, true. I'm passing. No problem. You pass any type. It is going to hold 5 values are there. How many definitions? 1. How many function calls? N. N number of function calls. I defined only one function. Is it a great function or not? Yes. How do you display that, sir? Now I'm going to write it. I'm going to define one for loop. I will define, students. Let us have the look at print of number of values. Number of values is equal to len of KVR. Now I want to print them. How do you print them? For value in KVR, tuple value, you know how to print it, right or not? So I'm going to write it. Dot format of value. I'm just going to say one line closing. One line closing, students. Let us have this now. Execute it. Variable length argument example 2.py. Save this now. Out of that, execute py. See this answer now. What happens? Close this bracket. One more bracket I need to close it. So here, students, observe it, mom. Come on, start. Number of values, how many? 5. Number of values, how many? Number of values, how many? 3. Number of values, 2. Number of values, 1. Number of values, 0. I did not pass anything. Number of values, 3. 3. 3 different symbolic notations. Number of values only set. Number of values here, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 only. 5 is not printed. Empty string, that is. Empty string. Are you following? That is an empty string. Already you have seen my previous execution. Space, just a space is printed. Single quote, right? Don't misunderstand when you are going to. It is called what? Space. If you are interested to pass your data, you say what? Hi. So this is going to be called something like this. So what is the value printed? Hi. Value. Following? Yes. Number of values 5. KVR Python 1.2 like this. This is the subject of what? We are writing single function definition for holding many number of values. To here clear? Now, next example I am going to enhance. This is called what? Star KVR is what type? Variable length parameter. Spell out. Which can hold 0 values, 1 value, 2 values, 3 values, n number of values you can check. Is it good advantage or not? So how do you pass variable length values in the functions of Python? By using variable length argument concept I'll use. Which data you can pass through functions when you go for an interview? I will pass specific data by using positional arguments. I'll pass common data by using default argument. I can pass specific data in any order by knowing function name, by knowing parameter names, without knowing the order of the parameters by using keyword arguments. I will pass variable length values by using variable length arguments concept. These many ways are there to pass my data. This is called parameter passing mechanisms we can call. This is called message passing we can call. Are you following me? Yes. Now I will move to the further. To this concept, I will introduce what? Positional arguments I will combine. Keyword arguments I will combine. Default arguments I will combine. Shall I go for it? And whenever I use variable length argument in the programming of Python, you are supposed to use only one variable length parameter. In the function definition, you are supposed to use only one variable length parameter. You cannot use star KVR, star ABC, star PQR, you cannot use it. Positional params, you can use more than one. Default arguments, you can use more than one. But variable length arguments to be used only one. I think you are following me. That too, that variable length argument to be used in the last. Already who is enjoying the last position? Default. But this is also coming to what? Last. Both of them I will use in one program and I will tell you finally who is the last. Are you following? So how many variable length arguments you will use it? One only. That too where beginning, middle, last. Before the positional arguments you cannot use it. So I'm going to combine next program is what? Next program is what? Positional arguments I will use. Default arguments I will use. Keyword arguments I will use. With whom? Variable length arguments. So let's go for that. So are you following me? Where to use it? Last. How many? One only. Can I use this variable before the positional arguments? You cannot. Let me go to this example. New program I am taking. I can say, okay, you understood, I can show you the notes, but I don't want. I want to go for something different. So let us go to this place, remove this entire thing. Let us remove everything, remove. Now I'm going to take it. Here I'm going to write it. Something like, okay, so something like calculate, something like I want to do some calculation today. Calculate, something like I want to do some calculation. Some function name, I'll say pass here, pass. Pass, I'm writing it. Now students, calculate, be careful. I'm writing 100 comma RS comma 100 comma RS. 100 comma RS. Hold on. No more confusions. 200 comma TR. Next, 300 comma Dennis Ritchie DR. What these are all called? Specific data, correct or not? Rosum want to find the sum of 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 10 comma 20 comma 30 comma 40 comma 50. 20 comma 30 comma 40 comma 50. 40 comma 50. 10 comma 20 comma 30 comma 40 comma 50. 200 comma tr. 200 comma tr. He want to find out 10 comma 20 comma 10 comma 20 comma 30 comma 40 only. TR want to find the sum of 10, 20, 30 only. Like that, somebody else want to find out 400. 400. He want to find the sum of 10, 20. Somebody want to find out what? Only 10. Only one value. Only one value. He want to find out. One more person want to find out. This is a 500. This is a 600. 600. Something else. SS want to find. Something like SR want to find. SR want to find. SS want to find 1.2 comma 2.2 2.2 comma 3.3 comma 4.4 comma 5.5 comma 6.6 comma 7.7 you want to find out. Of course, go to like this. Tell me now, what did you understand with this mechanism? Somebody don't want to find out anything, something else. 700 comma 700 comma kV. I don't want to find any more sums. Then start. What did you understand? If I am a perfect student, constantly I am passing what? Number. Constantly I am passing what? Name. It is a specific data. Definitely what I need to have? Positional parameter. So I will remove that. I'll take it. Come on, SNO, comma, what? Yes, name. First two values constantly going or not? Next what? 10, 20, 30. I have up through my data. Here 5 values are there. 4 values are there. 3 values are there. 2 values are there. 1 value is there. 6 values are there. What is this is called? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and then 6. It is called variable length formal parameters. Variable length arguments are not. I need to pass it. Variable length arguments. So what I will write immediately here? Star vals. Star vals. See the beauty of it. What is SNOS name? Positional. I wrote first. At the end, I wrote what? Variable length parameter. What is the type of star value? What is the type of star value is called? Variable length parameter. And vals is what type? Vals is which type? Double type. Are you following me? Sir, how to find the sum of it, sir? First print it. What is that now? Student number. Student number is equal to dot format of SNO. Student name is equal to, student name is equal to, I'm writing like this. Name is equal to, yes name. Yes name I am saying here. Now I want to print my dear students. Here I am writing, well here, follow me carefully. Here I am writing like this. There I am saying, here I am writing like this. Follow me. Now I want to print the values. How do you print the values, ma? For val in where? Vals. Print of what? Val. Just execute. Just execute. Are you following me? Yes. So you execute it. Where pure variable length arguments. 3 na? 3. Okay. 3.py. This is called 3.py. Execute it now. Py. Here see. 3 or 4? 3. This is 3. 3. See students, what happens? Indentation problem. Where is the indentation problem here? Line number 4. Line number 4. What indentation is that? Okay. Remove the pass. Remove the pass. Got it. So here, once you write a pass, you should not write what? Indentation block. Pass means don't write indentation block. I wrote indentation block and I said pass. So necessary to write pass or not necessary to write pass? నిద్రపోతున్నావు. స్టాండ్ అప్. నేను అడుగుతా, నేను ఎలా చెప్తున్నాను అంటావు. ఏం చెప్తాను? సార్ ఏం చెప్పట్లేదు అంటావు. ఎందుకని నిద్రపోతున్నావు. బటన్ పెట్టుకో. లేదు సార్ అంటావు, మళ్ళీ నిద్రపోతా. స్లీపింగ్ ఆర్ నాట్? నిద్రపోతున్నావు లేదా? మళ్ళా పోదని చెప్తావు. నేను చూస్తా ఉన్నాను నిన్ను. సిట్ డౌన్. లిజన్ ద క్లాస్ ప్లీజ్. Listen. Yesterday night, what are you doing? Reading Python notes. Option A, reading Python notes. Option B, YouTube watching. Option C, came from home, journey. Option D, talking with friends up to night 1:30, 2:30. Journey. Okay. Now come to the point. సో జర్నీ మీన్స్ సార్ ఏమన్నాడని జర్నీ అని చెప్తాం. యూట్యూబ్ వాచ్ చేసి ఉంటావు నాకు తెలిసినంత వరకు. ఓకే, లెట్ ఇట్ బి. ఐఎమ్ టేకింగ్ పాజిటివ్లీ. ఆర్ యూ ఫాలోయింగ్ మీ? సో లుక్ అట్ దట్ హియర్ all these things. See, if you sleep, I don't have any problem, but you will miss the topic. Already you paid the money, already BTech, so many rupees over, intermediate, so much more rupees gone, up to school, so much gone. Finally, when you knock your brain like this, both the side, big sound is coming. Nothing is there in that. At least you get from now. Execute this code now. So got the values. Now I want to find the sum of all these values. How to find sum of all these values? That is my topic. Come on, fast. What should I do? Sum of all the numbers I want to find. Do you know how to find out? Do you know how to find out, students? How do you find the sum of numbers? I will take it. S is equal to what? 0. Do S plus is equal to what? Well, what is the plus equal to? షార్ట్ హ్యాండ్ ఆపరేటర్ చెప్పకూడదు అలా. షార్ట్ హ్యాండ్ ప్లస్ ఆపరేటర్ అని చెప్పాలి. షార్ట్ హ్యాండ్ ఆపరేటర్ ఈజ్ నాట్ దేర్. షార్ట్ హ్యాండ్ ప్లస్, షార్ట్ హ్యాండ్ మైనస్, షార్ట్ హ్యాండ్ స్టార్, షార్ట్ హ్యాండ్ స్లాష్. షార్ట్ హ్యాండ్ ఆపరేటర్ షార్ట్ హ్యాండ్ ప్లస్ మైనస్ ఎక్సెట్రా. షార్ట్ హ్యాండ్ ప్లస్. So when you speak, everybody saying short hand operator, short hand operator. Everybody speaking wrong, that is called a correct answer, people think. When you go to interview point of view, what is the name of the short hand operator? అసలు లేదు అది. షార్ట్ హ్యాండ్ ఆపరేటర్ ఈస్ కమింగ్ విత్ ఎగ్జిస్టింగ్ ఆపరేటర్స్ ఓన్లీ. షార్ట్ హ్యాండ్ ప్లస్, షార్ట్ హ్యాండ్ మైనస్, షార్ట్ హ్యాండ్ డివైడెడ్ బై, లైక్ దట్ యూ నీడ్ టు సే. ఓకేనా? సో ఐ విల్ డూ వాట్ హియర్? ప్రింట్ సమ్ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు, ఐ విల్ రైట్ ఇట్ హియర్, సమ్ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు డాట్ ఫార్మాట్ ఆఫ్ వాట్ ఈస్ దిస్? Yes, I will write it. Yes, I will write it. See students, execute now. Be careful, ma. So got it. Beginning you see. What is the sum? Number, row sum is finding the sum like this. The next TR sum is like this. Next DR sum is like this. 400 sum is like that. 500 sum is only 10. SS value is going to be something like, because no only one value sum. They should not print any value. How do you write it that? Here I will write the logic. Where I will write the logic? Here. If len of vals double equal to what? 0. Say what? I say just a pass and anante. Pass. I'll say what here? Else. Else. You know the beauty of the subject. You know this element I will write it. This I will pass like this. Are you following me? Execute. See the answer now. All the answers are coming. All the answers are coming. All the answers are coming. When you come to this, all answers are coming. When you come to KV, only KV is printed. No more sum is printed, is equal to 0. Are you following me? What is pass? Indentation. Pass indentation. When you say like that, they will ask who is your faculty. What is pass? అది నాకు కూడా తెలుసు. అది pass is a keyword. I said already. I also know. What is the role of pass? Pass is a keyword which instructs the Python compiler and PVM don't write, not to write indentation block. Or pass is a keyword which makes the Python compiler and PVM just to bypass the indentation block. Or pass is a keyword which instructs the Python compiler and PVM just ignore the indentation block. 3 answers I said. You're saying what is pass? Keyword. చిన్న పిల్లోడు కూడా చెప్తాడు బయట, వాట్ ఈస్ ఇట్ పాస్ కీవర్డ్. అఫ్ కోర్స్ యు ఆర్ ఆల్సో స్మాల్ ఓన్లీ, బిగ్ ఇన్ ఫార్మ్ స్మాల్ ఇన్ మైండ్. యు ఆర్ కాల్డ్ బిగ్ ఇన్ ఫార్మ్ స్మాల్ ఇన్ మైండ్. పాలిమార్జం అంటారు దాన్ని, పాలిమార్జం. బిగ్ ఇన్ ఫార్మ్ 22 years old only, 2.5 year brain, like that. Correct? What pass I already said now. Then why are you forgetting? If I ask this question in interview point of view, what you will say? What is the pass? Pass is a keyword. ప్రతి ఒక్కటి చెప్తాడు. ఈవెన్ జిలేబీ పర్సన్ who is selling beside our classroom, one day I say pass, you tell keyword, you go and ask what is the pass, keyword, you will also keyword. But when you say certain answer, there is something fire must be there in that. Fire must be there. Do you have fire? Hmm? Do you have fire? ఏమా పలకరు. Are you following this? Now I'll go to the further. Okay, time is almost over. I will write next this part. What is the next one? I want to take this. I want to write default. I am writing default. I am writing. Be careful, students. All of them are living in city Hyderabad only. Where I am writing supposed to write city. If I write it before that, if I write a city is equal to what? Hyderabad. What will happen? Just look at 100 will go to where? SNO. RS will go to where? 10 will go to whom? 20, 30, 40, 50 will go to where? Star vowels. Wrong answer will come. City Hyderabad will not print. What will print? First value of variable length argument will print. Student city. Student city. Be careful. City I am writing. City will be printed properly for which person? Properly for this last person only city will print properly. Why? Not passing anything. For rest of them 10, 10, 10, 10 will be printed. 1.2 city will be printed for this person. Variable arguments of length 4.py. Pure variable length arguments 4.py. So go to that place. Here execute it. Py 4.py. See that city is called what? 10. 20, 30, 40 is coming. City is a 10. City is 10. City is 10. City is 10. City is 1.2. For last person only correct answer is coming. If I write like that, what is the answer is coming? Wrong, na? So when I keep the variable length argument as last and if I write default as a middle of it, you got an error. So I need to write, now I will write this, changing the position. I'm changing the position, comma, what I'm writing? City is equal to Hyderabad. Where I'm writing default one? Last. See the beautiful answer now. Beautiful answer. What the city is equal to here? Beginning onwards, where is that? Here onwards. City Hyderabad, value 150. City Hyderabad 150. Hyderabad 150. 150. City Hyderabad, Hyderabad and Hyderabad. Are you following? And this person is going to be, he is a person living in AP. What I will write it? Suppose I am writing AP. I am writing. AP. Like this I am writing. No problem. See that? No problem. What is happening? What is the type? Here we are having, which one is written? Okay. So here we are getting error or not? Why error? Because all these values are going to whom? 1 minute. This value AP is going to whom? Star vowels. But star vowels when AP is going, is it a problem of adding or not? Numerical value cannot add with that. So if you follow me, what I will do? Here I will write it. AP I am passing for example. Is it giving correct answer or not? See that also giving error or not? Also giving error. Why? By default, all these values are treated as what? Variable length only. If I want to pass city properly, compulsory I would write what? Yes, city is equal to AP. That too I wrote last only. Understand? Yes. See that? Execute. Perfect answer. AP. Other people are HYD, HYD, HYD. Are you following me? That means in this program, formal parameters are there, variable length is there, default is there, keyword is there. You cannot write like this, students. You cannot write like this. City is equal to what? AP. You cannot write. City is equal to Mumbai. You cannot write like this. You will get what? Syntax error. Why? This is going to be treated as what? Even though they are variable length, they are treated as a positionals only. These are positionals only already. So before positionals, you should not write what? Keyword. See the error, line number 26. 26 is an error, 26. See that? Positional argument follows what? So this will give you error. Beautiful answer. Beautiful example. So here, syntax error. Clear or not clear? This is about which concept? Variable length argument. So if you open it, one concept I'm going to take up. So I will go for taking variable length arguments. Please look at carefully. Start reading. Start reading. When we have family of multiple similar function call with a variable number of values or arguments, then with normal Python programming, we must define multiple functions. This leads to more development time. Defining calling. Is it more development time? To overcome this process, we must use the concept of variable length parameters. To implement variable length parameter, we must define a single function definition and takes a formal parameter preceded with a symbol called asterisk. That is a star param. And the parameter with asterisk symbol is called variable length parameter, whose purpose is to hold or store any number of values coming from similar function call and whose type is class tuple. You know that? You have seen it in the programming. Syntax for defining a function definition with a variable length parameter. DEA, function name, list of formal parameters, positionals, star param, and param2 is equal to value. So which one is the last? Before that, variable length. First, that is an order, students. Now rule. Here star param is called variable length parameter, and it can be used to hold argument number of values or variable argument values. And star param one type is what? Tuple. What is the rule, ma? Star param must always written at the last part of the function heading, and it must be only one, but not multiple. Why only one? Because it can hold any number of variable length argument. One more rule. When we use variable length parameter and default parameters in the function heading, we use default parameter as a last before we use variable length parameter. Like this. We use last and we use before. Understood? And in function calls, we should not use a default parameter as a keyword argument. Before you cannot use it, you got syntax error. Because variable number of values are treated as what? Positional argument. So I hope that you got an error here. Purely I hope that you got an error. Are you understanding this? This is another rule I mentioned it. So why we learn this much deep of it? Without telling also this one, I can say only positional arguments, I can say it is over, I can say. So these are very important. You take any Python student of same institute, they don't know. So when we say some more concept, deep concept, you have to practice well. Is it clear? So types of arguments. Today I covered what? Tomorrow when I come back, I'll go for what? When I'm going tomorrow, what I'm going to mix? Variable length will come, keyword will come, default will come, positional will come. When I'm explaining all these things, mixed or not? Mixed. So like that mixing and coming we are going to. Tomorrow we'll discuss this part. Okay now? Shall I stop the session? Right. So don't miss tomorrow class. Online students, I'll stop my session. It is almost 10:50. Today, no more online doubts. Because time is over. My new batch people are waiting outside. Today, no more online doubts. I hope I will upload the notes at 1 o'clock, students. Today, I will upload at 1 o'clock because I will see yesterday notes and today's notes. I will upload at 1 o'clock. I will upload. Thank you. All the best.